Alright, there was a lot going on in these documentary clips. A lot of names. I want to emphasize what was important in that story. On the one hand, we have a preemptive strike by the Israelis, a preemptive strike against a clear and present danger posed by Egypt, Syria, and Jordan. It's a complete and total victory for the Israeli army and air force, results in the occupation of the entirety of the Sinai Peninsula, results in the occupation of the Golan Heights, which overlooks northern Israel, and involved the occupation of the West Bank and Gaza. The West Bank in particular was home to hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of Arab Muslims, Palestinians many of whom had fled in 1948 from areas now inside the State of Israel. These occupied territories are a continuing source of tension and problem, and one of the primary obstacles, roadblocks to lasting peace settlement. The plight of the Palestinians, those refugees many of whom had fled in 1948 and then again were on the road here in 1967, their cause was taken up by the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, first in 1948. They never actually left. Many of those who had fled in 48 or even in 67 had foreseen a kind of temporary exile. See in these two photographs, the one of a tent city, the second of a grim cinder block refugee camp. As it became clear that the period of exile was not going to be a short one, more permanent housing replaced the vast tent cities set up by the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. What we're going to watch now is a clip that I found on the internet that is a kind of day in the life of one of these occupied settlements in the West Bank, a place called Balata. Let's go to the tape.
لو جمعنا دموع الأرض بيطلع معنا نهر دموع لو جمعنا دموع الأرض بيطلع معنا نهر دموع ناس بتزرع ناس بتقطع ناس بتزرع ناس بتقطع ناس بتقتلها تخمي في ناس بيقتلها الجوع لو جمعنا.
You can see here Balata camp. In this small area you can see more than 13,000 people live, or more than that. They live in very unhealthy conditions because of the small area. There are some houses here with no clean air, with no sunlight can go there. I know some houses here in Balata, the light is on 24 hours. They didn't know it's day or night.
بطلع معنا نهر دموع هالأرض الزرقاء الحلوة ناسي مطرح لكل الناس وهالأرض الزرقاء الحلوة خيراتها بتكفي الناس بس الناس ناس بتزرع ناس بتقطع ناس بتقتلها تخمي في ناس بيقتلها
Hey, come back.
I'll see you later.
Come back.
Yeah.
How do you get to school?
Sometimes difficult, sometimes easy, because the soldier came to Balata and we can't go to school, and they said, go back to home. but we don't tend to have and go to school to live.
Are you afraid of soldiers? Why aren't you afraid of soldiers?
Because there's nothing.
Watch out. Coming closer.
Hey!
Don't shoot yet. We're on our way.
For real?
You guys, can I go into the house with you? Could I go with you?
Could you imagine living your life in a place like Balata? And Balata is not unique. Balata can stand in for any number of Palestinian refugee camps in the West Bank, in Gaza. It is a truly horrifying existence. 42 years now under occupation. It's truly difficult for us to even understand what that would be like. My hope is that this clip from Balata can give you a little bit of a sense. Although, given our comfortable lives, I don't know that we'd ever really be able to understand what life like that would be like.